I feel like it's very controversial when be like, oh, I don't go 50-50, but it's like, all right. So if you and your man make the same amount of money, right? But only your man is the one that paying all the bills. How you ever gonna save up to like buy a house or buy a business? Cause he's never gonna be able to afford to. So it's like certain things is like a joint thing to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's like a work together. But I just be feeling like sometimes people, like the internet really be having people fucked up from like real reality type shit. So it's like, all right, so your mom and dad used to work every single day, right? Mm-hmm. So your mom and dad used to work every single day so your mom could save her money and buy purses and your dad just pay all the bills. That's not how it works. It's either your mom was in the house cooking and cleaning every day, your dad was working, or they was both working to pay both the bills. Like y'all be acting like y'all don't know what the fuck that is like no more. Like come on.
And your mom money was your dad money, and your dad money was your mom money.
Like, it was like that.
It was
like it's like that's why I'm saying like I'm not a feminist anymore because it's like sometimes it's like y'all bitches don't be living in the real world.
Right.
Y'all not living there.
Y'all be talking about my money is my money and his money is my money.
Now, if I don't get elected, it's going to be a bloodbath for the whole. That's going to be the least of it. It's going to be a bloodbath for the country. That'll be the least of it.
How y'all doing and welcome. I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining the player. Subscribe. Please remember go around to the WillieWilliamsShow.com. Y'all check out a few things. Subscribe to the website. If you would like to support a player around here, you can get something for you and them little ugly ass babies by clicking the Get link on the website. If you'd like to see what we call the event video, please go around to the Patreon, the Willie Williams Show. The link's down there in the description. I need you liking, sharing, telling somebody about a player. We try to get the thumbs up over 500 in every show so we can do something to the algorithm. Listen, we got a PayPal link down in the description. We got $, top and bottom. Willie Williams Show, that is the cash app. And if you just so happen to hit that super chat, please don't go over $5 because the player don't know if he getting it or not. They say I get 30, they say that they get 70. God damn it, I think they getting the whole 100. Remember, the midday news show, if you can't watch it with your eyes and you can't use your peripherals and see a player, big word, I hear any goddamn screen. We do got a thing called a podcast on Anchor and Spotify, the Willie Williams Show. Please follow me on IG and Twitter at the WW Show. Appreciate y'all. What's happening? How's everybody doing? I am Willie Williams. Appreciate y'all for joining me. This is the Willie Williams Show. This is the nightly news show around here in these streets. Y'all, let's go ahead on and see if we can complete a whole show and have a good time. Hopefully, I'm able to be entertaining tonight. Maybe. I don't know. Depends on how I'm going to feel when it comes close to the end. We never know. Things will change out here in these streets. Shout out to everybody who is around here. I don't know if the notifications is going out. I just appreciate y'all for showing up. We also streaming live on Twitch, twitch.tv.com, the Willie Williams Show. I see so far like 128 people up in here, but how many likes do we have? Let me bring this here down, bring that right there up. I see 80. We're going to start off with 80, but I know that you good people is going to do a player real solid. You know what I'm saying? I just need your support around here in these streets. Need your support. We try to get the likes up over 100 so we can get the party started around here. What it do? Say the Bronx, New York is in this bitch. What's poppin'? Pat say look at these 30 minutes of fire. What's happening? You say that you made the second like. I appreciate that right there. You say Compton is in the house. They give us the word. Pass them showing up in the try to say, hey Willie Sugar, your people acting up in Florida for real, for sure. That damn it, we is doing what Floridians do out here in these streets. Say the 334 got Monkey Town is up in here. What's happening? North Carolina is in the building. At the 612 Minneapolis, Minnesota is ready for the shits and giggles. That's what's up. St. Patrick's Day massacre. Bam. Y'all know I didn't even know that it was St. Patrick's Day until I saw the story, and I'm like, oh wow, it is St. Patrick's Day. Give y'all a pat on the back because y'all made it over 100 by 06. It was before 07. I saw it jump over before 07. That's what I'm talking about, getting the numbers up early. Shout out to Buck for the $2 cash out. He say, Pastor, put this in the pot. I appreciate y'all, man. I sure enough do. Say, hey, Sugar and Chat. Say, we back in this thing. Say, Oakland, California, sending good love. What's happening? He say, me too. You say you had to make some spaghetti. I hope that is real good out here. Go ahead on and get your eat on. Just don't eat too much. much, don't eat too much. Just say, what's up, Willie and chat family. Say the 214 Oak Cliff, Texas is checking on in for service. Appreciate you for being around here. You said Cardi B is making some sense out here. You heard that, baby? You heard that beautiful baby speak up on something that actually do make sense. You say, the only thing that I would change that Cardi B said, but I do understand what you're trying to say, is people going to 50-50. There should always be 100-100. It should always be 100-100. We got to get out of that 50-50 mindset. Why would you even accept half of somebody? Why would we do that? But we say it, but a lot of times we just don't think it through. It should be 100-100, and it should never be 100-0. You know what I'm saying? It should be 100. Both parties need to be putting in they all be putting in their everything out here in these streets. Don't let people fool y'all. You say he be trying to be funny and they love it. For real. Hold on. California's in the building. Say East Texas up in the house. He say boo for Trump. He say he can't even get an insurance bond to pay his judgment due next week. Say he's a clown. He trying to work out some things. He's trying to work out some things, you know what I'm saying? So he can, watch this though, to pay a judgment that should have not even been made, or a judgment that he should have not even lost. We got to go back and look to what somebody got a judgment on him on. It be BS. We don't have to like the man, or we don't have to like the person. But these people be coming back years later and doing certain things, making accusations and all that fly stuff right there. All right. Because remember this. Remember we talked about this last week. A lot of people, they take the blame for stuff that they did not even much do. A lot of people is incarcerated right now and they are innocent. Just because you have been convicted and just because somebody has won the judgment against you does not mean that they were right. It don't mean that that person was guilty of what they were charged for. We see it almost every month, at least every other month, somebody is being released because they was falsely incarcerated. Shout out to Dale for the 199 super chat. He say 30 banks turned him down. Wait, got to be more careful. 30 banks turned him down. One, he is not a billionaire. Well, is he not a billionaire? How should I say that part? Is he not a billionaire in liquid? Or is he really a billionaire? I don't. Well, watch this. He got more money than me. I don't. Millionaire, billionaire. I'm not even a millionaire. So hey, man. Hell, they say Jay-Z is a billionaire. They say what her name is. Rihanna is a billionaire. They say a whole bunch of people is a billionaire, and we all have to remember this is what they told us. This is what they're telling us. Maybe they're right, maybe they're wrong. But the one thing about it is they got more money than us, though. Boy, they got more money than us. I'm sorry. Shout out to Jermaine for the $1 cash app. I appreciate that right there. Show enough do. Listen, we always have to remember people who is trying to get judgments, which people is looking for money. They is not looking for people to be incarcerated. Remember that. Remember that part right there. They're not trying to get people incarcerated. They're trying to get people money. I don't believe you then. Just in my mind. Shout out to I Make 60 Look Good Shirley for the $10 cash app. Say, just sending a little support. Say, hey family, I hope that you're doing well today, Miss Shirley, on this St. Patrick's Day out here in these streets. Shout out to Dale for the $1.99 super chat. He say you have more money in a minute. Watch, laugh out loud. I'm trying to get some more money. I am really trying to get some more money. I do appreciate everybody that's around here. I'm trying to get paid for the work that I do out here in these streets. But listen. He say he's a billionaire on paper. Right, all right. He said, I am a pretend billionaire. Laugh out loud in my mind. Say, hell, I identify as a millionaire, you know, but, you know, I don't, Listen. Just like we did the story last week, damn it, I forgot Buddy's name. Oh, the dude who did the interview. Corey Brigsby, to where they found him guilty of killing his 4-year-old son. They have no body, and they've also charged him with hiding a corpse. Y'all found no body, so y'all don't even know if this 4-year-old boy is dead. We listened to him do an interview. That boy sounded real sharp to me. So again, just because people make you guilty, don't mean that you're guilty. Shout out to Sensei for the $2 super chat. You say, happy belated St. Patrick's Day. Pastor, St. Patrick's Day to you too. I appreciate that right there. You all, let's go ahead on and get into some news. Let's see how long we can stand by. We got a family. We got a family out here in the street, and what is these people saying? Because we got a problem. We always have a family, especially dog you folk. We always have a family who is going through something, who is trying to find who is trying to get justice. They be having hope and all this stuff. Their loved ones is being taken off earth, you know. Stuff like that be out here happening. So we're gonna always have one of these stories. Well, but this one, a family is relieved after a second arrest is made in the deadly house fire. Now, this is an update, if I'm not mistaken. This is an update about a house fire. You all is going to remember as the story goes. Here, watch.
Justice is being served.
New tonight, the family of 3 children killed in a house fire say they will never stop fighting for their loved ones, even after a second arrest was made. WDS reporter Jonah Gilmore is live at 10 now. And Jonah, a family member tells you this news is bittersweet.
The aunt of the children tells me she and her family are breathing a sigh of relief tonight, but there's nothing that could bring their babies back.
Yet this is a wake-up call for other people.
The family of JoJo, Jayla, and Avery Washington.
Remember them children? Remember these children?
The 3 kids killed in a house fire is still heartbroken, but relieved after a second arrest is made in the case.
I mean, it doesn't bring the kids back, but it gives us a little comfort.
Thursday, Orleans Parish District Attorney Jason Williams announced Shanika Phillips has been indicted. Phillips was the girlfriend of the children's father, Joseph Washington, faces charges of accessory after the fact of first-degree murder.
Remember, they blamed the father for doing it, but now they blaming the girlfriend. You said no tears. No. No, she did have one big tear. She did have one long tear. She did.
And aggravated arson.
It's one of the most odious events.
What does odious mean? Somebody throw me the definition.
The acts I've ever seen.
For the first time, D.A. Williams confirmed Phillips was at the scene of the tragic fire last October. He says multiple witnesses saw her at the home on America Street as the structure burned with those kids locked inside.
I can't even call this a tragedy, because this was a choice.
According to the DA, Phillips then left the scene, met Washington on the West Bank, and assisted him.
She chose to meet him, drive him to safety, conceal his whereabouts, and obstruct the lawful investigation into these heinous crimes.
The family says there's nothing that can fill the void or heal their hurt, but knowing the people police say are responsible are off the streets brings them comfort.
I mean, every day is different. I know they're in a better place, but it still hurts that they're not here.
So odious means repulsive. Okay.
Right now, we're still waiting on more information on when Phillips will make her first appearance in court. Next week, Joseph Washington will make an appearance in court for a mental competency hearing. We're live in New Orleans tonight. Jonah Gilmore, WDSU News.
That's what's up. So we got a second arrest. So, hell, maybe the family can get justice, but those 3 those 3 children, they ain't gonna never make it back around here. They off Earth. And that happened last year. I think that was last October, they said. Sad story, sad story. But we do sad stories around here in these streets. So listen, a lot of y'all is going to be in your feelings, which I do get it. I do understand. And your heart may go out to them. But like we be around here, we don't pretend to care. We don't pretend to be crying in the background, all that fly shit right there. We don't do it. We try to just keep it 100 and just keep the party going. That's really what we around here to do. Be entertaining, and hopefully we can learn from other people's choices. I'm not even going to say other people's mistakes. Other people's choices. This is why we are here now. Shout out to everybody. Remember, we're also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I really do appreciate y'all. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. They say why that baby was so mad. You say I thought Odious sang for the heavy metal group War Gore or something like that right there. You say, come on, drop a real tear. She just had one had done dropped on down that they caught on camera and stuff like that right there. We got another situation. And I think that this one here is out of Florida. My state, stay your ground state, bust a bitch, go home, stay, please don't run up. We in favor of our life state. The family say that they are in pain after a 21-year-old on the west side of a West Side triple shooting takes their loved one's life. Here we go.
In more local news, the family of a woman
say she was sweating. You wrong for that. Go ahead.
In a triple shooting Wednesday on Jacksonville's west side is speaking out.
It's just so devastating that this happened so quickly, and she's so young. She was only 21 years old. So our family is very devastated right now in the grieving process.
Demaya Green was shot during a fight in the area of LaBelle Street and Plymouth Street. So far, no one's been arrested for her killing.
She was out there in them streets fighting. They say the adult diaper that Trump wears is osidious. That's how you use it in the sentence. Appreciate that right there. Go ahead.
For Jax reporter Alicia Hatcher spoke with her family and friends.
She was just so loving.
Look at that beautiful baby, her representative popping.
And she loved on everybody, and that smile, I always remember that smile that she had.
That's how family and friends of Demaya Green remembers her as...
We gonna act like this baby ain't got on them biker shorts though.
I always remember that smile that she had.
That's how family and friends of...
Shout out to the cameraman for keeping that baby inside the frame. Go ahead though.
Demaya Green remembers her as a person. She was a beautician who had just opened a hair salon in February.
She did all sorts of hairstyles and just made people look amazing.
That all came to an end Tuesday. The shooting happened in this parking lot where JSO says an altercation transpired and guns were fired. Several cars and buildings were hit. Green and 2 others were shot. They survived.
Where were you when you got that call?
So it was around 2:30 a.m. and my mother, she called me and told me that I needed to hurry up and make it to Valencia Way. And it's 2:30 in the morning. I'm like, whoa, what is happening? Like,
shout out to Dale for the 499 super chat. He say, who delete more black folks? The black folks? Question mark. Say, I'll wait for an answer, but Black Lives Matter. Shaking my head. That's a fact. It's a fact.
I was in shock. I didn't even know how to move.
Feeling so many emotions, Wolf drives to the scene.
Once I got here, I saw red tape and police is everywhere. And my main concern was, where's Maya? Where's Maya?
Look at that beautiful baby right there.
And one of the detectives was like, she's at Orange Park. And so now trying to reach out, like, how can I get to Orange Park really quick? But there was no need to go to Orange Park.
Green died from her injuries.
We are really still trying to process it. Like, I know that, yes, Maya is currently deceased, but we're like in pain.
You would kind of think that with so many darker hue people dying due to deaths and, you know, murder and homicide as well, murder and kind of sort of homicide about the same thing, that you would think that people in the darker communities would want our politicians to be tougher on crime, especially when the mothers be out here saying, well, mothers against killing our kids and all of that fly stuff right there. I would think that darker hue women would not vote for someone who is not tough on crime, someone who is not going to hold people accountable for killing people. It's still strange to me that darker hue sister will still vote for people who is not that tough on crime. I just don't get that part. But claim that they care so much about losing their loved ones. I'm so confused.
We're trying to figure out why. Why would someone do that to her? It's just painful and hurtful.
Alicia Hatcher, Channel 4, the local station.
4 people were taken in for questioning, but no arrests have been made. The family has created a GoFundMe to help with the funeral arrangements. We've got that information on our website at news4jax.com.
I didn't know. We got to go back. I got to find that baby name. Come on.
In more local news, the family of a woman killed in a triple shooting Wednesday on Jacksonville's west side is speaking out.
It's just so devastating that this happened so quickly, and she's so young.
I didn't know, so now I'm going back to find the name.
She's only 21 years old. So our family is very devastated right now in the grieving process.
Demaya Green was shot during a...
Demaya. I don't know how to spell it. Demaya Green. Demaya Green. I don't know. I'm trying to spell something. Green. Somebody tell me how to spell Demaya. Oh, damn it. Let me just put green up here then. Green. Nope. So is that how you spell it? Damiyah? Demaya? You are so correct. Hold on. You say, y'all, I think this is beautiful baby right here. Demaya for funeral expenses. Jacksonville. Yep, bam. Hold on. I got it. Found it. I appreciate. Well, hell. That spelling was almost close. I got it for you. Hold on. That spelling was damn near on the money. Now, where's the doggone thingamajig? Got to cut this one here down. Move this one right here. Slide that up right there for you real quick. Shout out to Dale for the $1.99 super chat. They say the tough on crime will take accountability. That's a fact. That's a fact. This is how they're spelling Demaya Green. They asked for $25,000. They only got 5 so far. 17 people have donated. You say, hi, my name is Kamaya Flanders, and I am the mother of Demaya. Since losing Demaya, I am still struggling to pay for the funeral expenses and the cemetery. I am trying to make the most out of what I can, and I am able to do, but I can really use some help to get through this task. It's really hard for me, and not a day goes by that I don't cry or scream and yell just to be able to hold my baby and talk to her. That's what's up. Listen, so the mother needs our help out here in the street out there in Jacksonville. And mothers, I want you all to understand, mothers, because there's just so many mothers who go through this, and so many mothers who have to fight through the trying times. But isn't it like the Lord, like y'all say, that the Lord is not going to put too much on you? The Lord is not going to put more on you than you can handle. Because just in my mind, I believe that the majority of dark hue folks is religious. So in my mind, the Lord won't put more on you than you can bear. I think it's bear or handle. It's one of those right there. But listen, we got to do this. It's a simple thing, y'all. Life insurance. It's really, really light. It's really, really cheap. Really, really cheap. Say, that life insurance is cheaper than them weaves. That's a fact. That's a fact. Babies get their hair did every month. It's cheaper than you getting your hair did every single month. You can get insurance on you and your children every single month, and it'll be less than what you pay to get your hair done every single month. So there's no excuse. We got to do better, or we just got to keep doing the same, and then, you know, we will keep shouting y'all out on GoFundMe. Because that is kind of like the new insurance. But I keep trying to tell y'all, if you don't want your feelings to be hurt, if you want to grieve, and if you want to grieve healthy, get you some life insurance. You can really grieve healthy when you have life insurance, because it's one less thing that you don't have to stress about. You can grieve healthy with life insurance. I don't know if anybody is really telling y'all that right there, but at least I am the one who just had done told y'all that right there. We gonna stay in Jacksonville. Hold on, let me grab it, put up on the screen. Now, I did not know. It's something about dog you folk. And listen, when over the years to where we would hear other, well, because I have been in the YouTube game for a very, very long time, 10 years plus, I've heard people say some things, and people call things racist, and, you know, especially when non-docu people would say stuff like when they would say, I don't be around crowds of docu people, and or if I'm on this side of the sidewalk and it's like a group of docu people, I am going to cross the streets. And people was calling that right there racist. People calling that racist, and the hatred of docu folk. But shout out to all of the docu players who went to coming out and saying, hold on. Bitch, I'm across the street too. You know what I'm saying? Because there is a difference in black and the N with the hard R. There is a difference. I don't care what nobody tell me. There is a difference. The hard R folk is making regular black folks look horrible to the world. Shout out to T. Lee for the $2 super chat. They say, what, life insurance get them $25,000? You say, I'm curious. Depends on how much they were paying a month. Oh, Jesus. I don't. It's like they just afraid to try. But then a lot of people will actually tell you, oh, I never even thought about getting life insurance. And for some, I can actually believe that, because of the communities that they may be in and their friends and family. They don't talk about future stuff. They don't talk about funeral planning and none of that stuff. They don't talk about finances or nothing. For some reason, we do believe that we is going to get our finances together, even though we don't talk about our finances. Have no idea how that works. Financial literacy escapes the darker hue community at alarming rates. It really do. You say 25K, she better start making plates for Wakanda. There it is. Yeah, y'all. We need some more thumbs up. Then we got the Cash App, we got PayPal and Super Chat. I need the support all around here in the street. We is also streaming live on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. I told you, since we aired earlier, we got one more follower on twitch.tv.com, The Willie Williams Show. Thank y'all. Can we get 5 more? We trying to hit 100. Can we please hit 100? So Dog You folk is out there at Jacksonville Beach. Let me go ahead on and show you what they talking about.
So these 3 separate incidents are throwing Jacksonville Beach into the national spotlight. It comes as other Florida beaches made headlines for cracking down on spring break chaos. News for Jax reporter Marilyn Parker spoke with a criminologist about how police prepared for a big crowd.
Marilyn is our go-to darker hue sister out here in the street with her reel. Marilyn is, I think she the only one got her reel out of the darker hue sisters that is reporters.
Difficult for Florida to be on the map for spring break.
We welcome people to come and have a good time. What we don't welcome is criminal activity.
Earlier this month, Governor Ron DeSantis increased law enforcement personnel and assets across the state to places like Miami Beach, Daytona Beach, and Panama City Beach, but not Jacksonville Beach.
He missed the beach. Hell, and he did miss the Clearwater Beach too. But go ahead. Damn, Ron, you missed it.
Where Sunday night, people ran away from what sounded like gunshots in the background. One person was killed. and 3 others shot in 3 separate shootings.
Dang.
National media covering the chaos.
And quite frankly, I'm pissed off.
Jax Beach Police Chief Gene Paul Smith says the roads were packed with people from the Players Championship, St. Patrick's Day celebrations, spring break, and a regular Sunday beach crowd.
Wow. And no, I forgot. Can y'all please share? Can y'all please share? We need over 200 people sharing right now. Please, appreciate you.
Their intel for Sunday started with this flyer posted early last week promoting Drunk Day at the Beach 2.
Drunk Day at the Beach 2. I never heard of Drunk Day at the Beach 1. I don't know if any of you had done heard it, but Drunk Day at the Beach 2, we wild, boy.
Because of the intelligence information, we proactively had officers assigned to this group. This group engaged in boxing matches.
Look at this shit.
Fights and other incidents, and Jacksonville Beach Police Department had to take action and disperse the crowd. When the crowd was dispersed, that's when the shootings happened.
Shots were fired at 3 different spots. Police responded in seconds. No suspects have been found yet and no direct ties to the Flyers event.
Y'all go to the beach to have a good time, but we're going to do boxing events, which is cool if it's all planned and it's, we kind of make like a boxing ring and we have like the referees and like a real type thing, but with real gloves and stuff. Now that would be cool, you know, for a little beach, little fun thing. We're not trying to kill each other out there. That would be cool, but we also know that that type of stuff should not be going on the doggone beach. So we bring stuff to the beach that's not or should not be on the beach, and we just say, but we just having fun. Yeah, until the guns go to popping.
He spoke with criminologist Alex Del Carmen about the case.
With prior knowledge of the event, how did that help in that situation if there was still a shooting that came about?
Hold on. Shout out to Dale for the 199 super chat. You say, look at the good community having fun. Say nothing to see.
Well, the shootings, unfortunately, cannot be prevented just by the mere fact that law enforcement may know that there's going to be a gathering of people in a particular area, right? If law enforcement would be that effective, we would have very few shootings in the United States. What I think helps when law enforcement knows of a certain situation or at least a gathering of people is that they will likely be on site.
It was advertised on social media, but doesn't appear to be a permanent event. If we go back to 2021, the Orange Crush Festival moved from Tybee Island to Jax Beach. The police treated it like the 4th of July with extra officers.
The Orange Crush. I ain't even know nothing about no Orange Crush stuff, man. I am slipping on my pimping. You say, Willie, this is the reason why Freaknik ain't around no more. Say, where the love at? I have no idea. What is wrong with us, dog, and you folk? We supposed to be brothers.
And they expressed concerns of the event being unorganized because it wasn't permitted. News4Jax has no reports of incidents associated with Orange Crush.
Shout out to Sensei for the $5 super chat. You say, if Donkey Hughes started to get life insurance, would murders increase? Say, hit man, hit woman. Yeah, maybe. Maybe. And hell, but maybe we can get out of poverty. Hold on. Damn it. I thought I don't stop it. Maybe it'll help us get out of poverty and stuff like that right there. Right? No, go ahead.
People in regards to safety.
It gives law enforcement with concrete information they can plan accordingly. Hence the reason why many cities have this requirement.
Chief Smith says they had no solid intelligence of receiving overflow from other cities. But every beach authority faces the same dilemma, dealing with an influx of people.
You say boxing events with heat and booze, right? Yeah. You know that typically turns into gunplay. We just kind of know where it's going to go. And this is why I was saying earlier to where darker hue folks went to coming out saying, I don't even want to be around a group of dark hue folk. No. No, because listen, everybody is not the problem. It only take one. It only take one, then two, then three, then the whole group, and then gangs and all that fly stuff right there. That's all it take. Shout out to Dale for the 499 super chat. He say, will they say what a love that was a part of the plan? That's why they don't make R&B music no more. Say just humping music. Bam.
You know, police were able to respond in seconds to all of this chaos, but the chief said it himself, even with every cop on every corner, they can't stop everything, but they're going to be redoubling their efforts to try and keep Jax Beach safe. We're live in Jax Beach tonight. Marilyn Parker, Channel 4, the local station.
Channel 4. Hold on. Let me show y'all something. I don't know whether y'all caught it like in the beginning of this right here. But watch when they start talking about... Now, I don't know if this is something racist. Now, I do not know if this is something racial. But go ahead.
So these 3 separate incidents are throwing Jacksonville Beach into the national spotlight. It comes as other Florida beaches made headlines for cracking down on spring break chaos. News for Jax reporter Marilyn Parker spoke with a criminologist about how police prepared for a big crowd.
It's typical for...
Look, what y'all see? He say it will turn into Lil Haiti overnight. Look at the picture of what you getting right now, right? We see a lot of lighter hue folk, right? I lighter hue brothers and sisters. All right, got it.
Florida to be on the map.
This one. A lot of lighter hue folks, right? It's rarely I see one darker shade of darker. A darker shade of darker. Right there, all right, one. All right, cool. One is okay, you know, but go ahead.
For spring break.
We welcome people to...
Look at that shot right there. I see like a tan over here, but it's not a dog you person, right? All right. Those first 3 shots.
Come and have a good time.
They show the first 3 shots to where it's peaceful. People is at the beach. Peaceful. They did not show a shot of darker hue folk at the beach and it looked peaceful. Let me point something else out to you.
Break chaos. News for Jax reporter Marilyn Parker spoke with a criminologist about how police prepared for a big crowd.
Look at that shot right there. The majority of the people look like they are at the beach. Look like they came to the beach to be at the beach, to get in the water, you know, get in the sand, have a good little time, get wet. They got on clothes to get wet. They got on clothes to get wet, right?
Typical for Florida to be on the map.
All these people, well, the majority of these people that we're looking at right now, they got on clothes to get wet. They look like beach goers. We out at the beach, we having fun, we laid up. We don't even have on shoes. See, shoes play a real big part in whether you're there to be on to be at the beach, or you there to be at the beach and shit might pop off and you know better. You know, it's a different type of feel, but they don't have on shoes. They have on beach gear, right? Beach clothing, bathing suits and stuff like that, right? The men have on shorts and stuff. You may see a few bikers and stuff like that right there.
For spring break.
We welcome people to...
Look at that shot right there. We see bikinis and short pants and dudes with their shirt off. I don't see people with their shoes on. We got to pay attention to the imagery that's being promoted. Shout out to Dale for the 199 super chat. He say, is it racial or a fact, Willie? Let's be fair. No. I am just asking. Oh, it's a fact. But I'm still asking for other people to see what everybody else is thinking. Like, is this racial for how they doing it, or is they just presenting the facts?
Come and have a good time.
So, all right. So now let's get into...
It sounded like gunshots.
The hood shit.
In the background. One person was killed and 3 others shot in 3 separate shootings.
Okay.
National media covering the chaos.
And quite frankly, I'm pissed off.
Jax Beach Police Chief Gene Paul Smith says the roads were packed with people.
Look at dog you folk. The majority of the men, they have their shirts on. And I'm not saying that you have to have your shirts off. I'm just saying the majority of the men, they have their shirts on. The majority of, I'm seeing the females, they have on outfits. Now, I do see a lot of females with like the short shorts with just a bikini tops on. I get that right there. I don't see dark you folk laying down on towels and shit like that. I'm not saying that you got to lay on towels, but I am just showing you how things is being presented. I'm just saying, dude, they got tennis shoes on. That may be an indicator that you should not be around that group. You see, he said, and shoes on the beach with flip flops and socks. Come on now. Them players out there in Jordans. I can't see Jordans, but I know us. I know darker hue folk. When we out and about, we trying to stunt. We around all them goods and stuff like that. We wearing J's, especially if everybody else is walking around with shoes on. We wearing J's. We got book bags and shit on. You know what I'm saying? But the other shot of all the lighter hue folks, you could tell that they was at the beach to be at the beach. Like at the beach to enjoy the beach as far as getting in the water and being in the sand.
From the Players Championship, St. Patrick's Day celebration, spring break, and a regular Sunday beach crowd.
They look like a pack of rats.
Their intel for Sunday started with this flyer posted early last week promoting Drunk Day at the Beach 2.
Because of the intelligence information we proactively had on
Come on up, son.
fights and because of the intelligence information we proactively had officers assigned to this group. This group engaged in boxing match.
Look, we see flip-flaps and tennis shoes. Flip-flaps and tennis shoes. Player got on hats and white tees and shit. Listen, if y'all on the beach and you see like a lot of black tees and white tees, it may not go well. I'm telling you now. Am I being racial or racist? I don't.
Fights and other incidents in Jacksonville, Willie.
See, he got on a white tee, fighting and wrestling and shit.
Beach Police Department had to take action and disperse the crowd.
When you see dudes outside on the beach with scullies on and shit, it's not the place to be. Shout out to Dale for the 199 super chat. These say they got them Timbs and them red jeans on, nobody in the water. Facts. No, I don't see a towel. The only towels that you see is like face towels. Because if it's hot, you want to wipe the sweat. You know what I'm saying? You don't see towels like the bath towels. If you don't go to the beach with bath towels, it's kind of telling me that you don't want to get in the water. Like you're not there to get wet. Shout out to Trinae for the $5 super chat. He said Nelly Fuller said that it. Whoa, wait, I gotta back that up by Nelly Fuller. Hold on. Nelly Fuller said if there's more than blacks around at any time, turn and walk the other way. Nelly Fuller said that? Wow, I didn't know that. So then why was darker hue folks calling lighter hue folks racist for when they were saying? That is really, really strange. And Nelly Fuller said that? You say, Willie, is you racially profiling? I might be.
Crowd was dispersed.
I might
That's
be.
when the shootings happened.
Shots were fired at 3 different spots. Police responded in seconds. No suspects have been found yet and no direct ties to the Flyers event. We spoke with criminologist Alex O'Carmen. Will move from It was advertised on social media, but doesn't appear
See, everybody got on tennis shoes.
to be a permanent event. If we go back to 2020,
Look at it. Perfect example. We see a towel here. We got the backpacks on. We see a regular shirt. We got a white tee. Again, the females, they will have the jean shorts with them open with the bras on, with the bikinis on. Can somebody tell me like what's the difference in the bra and the bikini? I'm gonna talk about that right there later. But yeah, shirts and shit on. Why is we having on shirts and stuff sitting on the walls and stuff, but we not on the water and stuff inside the water playing with them babies? I just don't get it. Shout out to Jaria for the $1 cash app. He said if there are more than 8, I can't relate.
the Orange Crush Festival moved from Tybee.
And hold on. And a lot of times when you see them red cups,
It was advertised on social media, but doesn't appear to be a permanent event. If we go back to
see, they got them red cups. Get from random, y'all. I'm sorry. Shout out to Dale for the 199 super chat. He said, I love black people, but I hate ninjas. I'm with you.
2021, the Orange Crush Festival moved from Tybee Island to Jax Beach.
Look at this. This whole like beach side, I don't see anybody laying in the sand.
The police treated it like the 4th of July with extra officers.
We come out there with tents like we at the football games. Like we at the Pee Wee leagues and shit like that right there. We bringing pop-up tents and shit. We don't want to lay out in the sun. We don't want to lay on the doggone towels on the sand because y'all cannot get sand inside y'all naturals. That's not what's going to happen. We just out here wrong. We can't even, ladies, you all can't even enjoy yourselves because of your hairdo. That's some sad shit. Shout out to Trinae for the $5 super chat. He say yes, he talks a lot about white supremacy, but his views on how blacks view each other is spot on. He say his clips is on YouTube called Stay Away. Oh, I got to look into that. Stay away, for real, for real. You got to stay away. Look here.
And they expressed concerns of the event being unorganized because it wasn't permitted. News4Jax has no reports of incidents associated with Orange Crush.
If events are permitted.
Doggone shame. So listen, dog, you folk, look how society is looking at us now. We, year after year after year, we make our presence worse and worse and worse. And again, it's not all, but if we do not call out the bad behavior and point the fingers to the ones who was out there acting ass and say we don't condone this type of stuff, you know, and then people is going to think that we all agree with this type of behavior. For real, I'm just saying. Say red cups, red flip-flops, and somebody got a gun. Oh, hell yeah. Listen. A lot of people think that the book bags was just about liquor and the weed in the bag and all that shit. Nah, them book bags got that fire in it. Oh, them book bags got that fire in it. Don't let nobody fool you out here in these doggone street. I'm trying to tell you something. Move right along, y'all. I ain't gonna eat much hold you. We run out of time. Do or should I go over? Should I go over to Rumble? Can y'all let me know if y'all want to do a Rumble? I'm feeling better. I think I'm feeling a little better. Bam. If that's the case, we're going to go to Macon. We're going to go to Macon, Georgia. We're going to go to Macon. I got one out of Macon. Do y'all want to go to Rumble? I think we are going to go to Rumble. We are going to go to Rumble. I think I can go it on and make it through. I think my balance is right now, so it's pretty good. We have a Macon mother. She want answers. She need answers after her daughter's death. Here we go.
She was sleeping when she found that her daughter had been shot. Says she was sleeping when she found that her daughter had been shot and killed early Sunday morning in East Macon. Mom was on her way to the hospital when the doctor told her her daughter had died. Camila Williams spoke with her about the good time she had with her daughter and why her daughter is more than a number.
It all happened here.
Very angry.
LaWanda Hines says Bibb County investigators have not called her or told her about what happened to her daughter, Shantoria Hines.
I had to call and try to find out what happened.
Just after midnight on Sunday, deputies were responding to a call about an argument that led to a shooting. The sheriff's department says someone shot Shantoria and 26-year-old Creel Montgomery. Hines says one of her daughters woke her up with the news.
Left from there, got 2 phone calls, one from a nurse, and the other phone call that came through was from the doctor at the hospital that she was transferred to.
But it was too late. Now Hines says all she has are the good memories, saying her daughter had a beautiful soul.
She just liked to have a good time. She was, she wasn't a hard person to get along with.
I don't know, was she a stud? I have no idea.
Along with everyone.
Hines says Shantoria was always just herself.
Okay.
She didn't have a bad bone in her body, and she loved being around others. And her mom
said she didn't have a bad bone in her body. Remember, I was just talking about the heart and what we feel in the heart and the bad bones in our body and stuff like that. Remember, I just talked about that last week. Go ahead.
Only a book could tell her story. like the time they went to their hometown of Albany, Georgia.
But 2 weeks ago, we went to a party back home where everyone seen her. They hadn't seen her in a while. And we had a wonderful time. We had a good time.
Hines hopes investigators find out who killed her daughter.
Like today, rather than a week or 2 or months down the line.
She says she's doing okay, but she wants people to know this.
She was a wonderful, loving person, and whoever did this, I just want them to pay.
Now, I did reach out to the Bibb County Sheriff's Office for additional questions and that incident report. They told me they would release the incident report when it's available. In Macon, Camila Williams, 13 WMAZ News.
Our More Than a Number series aims to give a face to the victim and a voice to the family. It's our goal to share these stories when families are ready to help honor their loved ones. If someone you know has been the victim of a homicide or a tragedy, you can add their information to our family form, which you can find on 13WMAZ.com. And as a reminder, you can text MORE to 478.
Okay, so they doing like the family thingamajig out here in the doggone street. Hey, listen, man, and again, it goes back to, I was just pointing out, mothers, a lot of you mothers be going through hell after your babies be out here dying. And it's crazy that people can come to your community and come to your churches. Come to your community and come to your churches and talk about what they are going to do if you don't vote for me, that you ain't black, and stuff like that right now. But they're not tough on crime. Because you have to think about it, even if, well, for the most part, when a lot of you all is losing your children, you all is losing your children to people who have done crime already. A lot of times you all is losing your children to criminals. They already are criminals, like it's not their first time. It's not their first time. So that means that they have done some things and they should have been locked up, or when they got locked up, they still should be in jail for what they had done got locked up for. But due to your politicians, we gonna let them go. We gonna let them go, and as soon as we let them go, you know, the catch and release thing sometimes, then your baby die. The sad part is, I think the majority of homicides in the country go unsolved. If I'm not mistaken, somebody please correct me. But you all should always look to your politicians. We've done multiple stories to where people have been caught and released. We've done multiple stories of mothers crying because a criminal done killed their baby, and y'all still vote for the people who you voted for. And you will still vote for the same person you voted for even after your child has passed away, but this person is not tough on crime. We don't think it through. We just want to pick the darker hue person, well, the darker hue and the Democrat. We want to do the dark hue and the Democrat, because for some reason I think that the majority of darker hue folk believe that if you is a Republican and or a conservative, that you is a sellout. That's sad. Because in case you don't know, no one is 100% liberal and no one is 100% conservative. That's a lie. But because we're talking about the voting shit, I guess you just got to pick one. You got to say that you're a conservative and or a liberal. I guess you got to say them things, you know, because it's just those two options or something like that. It's kind of like you can only say, well, hell, you can be a, what is the thing? Well, I do know that people say I am a libertarian, I am a progressive. The majority of us don't even know what that really is. You know what I'm saying? The majority of us, we don't even know what them doggone words mean, because we grew up with Republican and Democrats and independent, which an independent would never be voted into. Well, I don't want to say ever, but maybe in the future we may have a independent. But still, it still comes down to, I don't give a damn what you classify yourself as. What is you voting on? We don't know, y'all. We do not know because we don't pay attention. We don't have time. But as long as the black face will show up, and hey, no. As long as it's a Democrat that shows up, we damn near voting for. Shout out to your mama booty extra soft for the $1 cash out. You say, Willie, that's why I keep trucking and stay out the way. I'm trying to tell you. A lot of us had to learn. A lot of us had to learn, listen. We grew up. We hung around. We got people in our family. Some of our best friends is straight N-words out here in these streets. We deal with them because we have been dealing with them since we were little. I understand. But at some point, you got to know who you're dealing with. And you can be friends from afar. See, I got friends. Oh, I got some friends, but I know who they are. And I know, no. And well, here, the one thing that I don't do, I don't put myself in a situation that can get me in trouble, that can get me hurt, and or can get my family hurt and in trouble. You know what I'm saying? So I make better choices. We have to just start making better choices. Please. Listen, y'all give yourselves a pat on the back because y'all made it to the end of the Nightly News round here on this wonderful March 18, 2024. Players, prostate cancer awareness round here at the Willie Williams Show. Say it's just a finger. So your prostate don't work, your meat don't work. Mess around and lose your little la-la, and or your life is your choice. You make the call. Your body, your booty. I am just here to help. Say, Willie, you are so handsome and so beautiful. I love you so much. You say, better keep up the good work, my man. I appreciate that right there. Love back to you. Yes. Shout out to Jaria for the $1 cash shop. You say, it's a wrap, Willie. You say, ain't no saving the black community. I am in agreement too. I am really in agreement. Y'all finna go around here to rumble.com, the Willie Williams Show. The link is down there in the description. We also go on to kick.com, the Willie Williams Show. The link is in the description. I'm gonna see y'all around there. Rumble starts at 9 o'clock. I'm out of here, man.